Hello YouTube. This is a Pokemon Heartgold battle. I'm going against the second tier of Champion Lance. Already dominated the second tier of the Elite Four with the group of Pokemon I have. For the first Pokemon Salamence, I bring out my Feraligatr to use. First I get hit by Dragon Claw. I'm going to use the attack Ice Fang, which will do quadruple damage to Salamence because it's flying and dragon. That's it for Salamence. Here comes Gyarados. I don't really have a true counter for Gyarados, so I bring out my Gengar. Helps to wear him down. So, as for my first battle against Champion Lance at the Tier 1 of the Champion, it was a really close battle that went down to the wire. I had one Pokemon left at the end, and I barely even won that. My second battle is I'm already having a really good start. Should use Shadow Ball. I used Dream Eater, but Shadow Ball is more powerful than Dream Eater when used by Gengar. Uses Thunder Wave to paralyze my Gengar. Now my Gengar is a little slower than him too. Try to hit him with Hypnosis again. Gets paralyzed, can't move. Use my full restore, get rid of the paralysis, and heal my health all the way. And now let's see. I put him back to sleep again. And I'll use Dream Eater to get my health back as well. Also, my team is made up of Pokemon that I caught in Heartgold. Uses full restore like I expected, so I use my Shadow Ball here. It's Pokemon I caught from Heartgold, got in trades with a friend in Heartgold, and also transferred over through Pal Park using Pokemon Leafgreen, and which would be my Gengar. And also I got some Pokemon I trade over from my Pokemon Pearl as well. So I got a pretty big team of Pokemon against Champion Lance. I might as well. I mean, they're the second tier of Elite Four and Champion have Pokemon from all regions prior to Black, so I might as well use Pokemon from all the regions too. So, good thing I used Dream Eater to get all that health back. My Gengar probably would have fainted otherwise. Shadow Ball to finish him off. Pretty long, close battle between Gengar and Gyarados. My Gengar was pure speed and his ability to put Gyarados to sleep. So he brings out Garchomp. I bring out Torterra to face him off. Grass is reduced against Dragon, but it does extra damage to ground, so it's going to do normal damage. Use Frenzy Plant, its most powerful move. Hopes it will do a lot of damage. Brings him down to about a little more than halfway, so that's pretty good. There goes my Torterra, but that's okay. Still have some more Pokemon left. In a big surprise, I bring out Charizard. I wasn't expecting to even use him once in this battle, but decided to give it a go. Used Earthquake, which didn't really do much at all. His Outrage continues. Pretty soon he should be confused from using Outrage too much, now he is. So for this, I decided to use Blast Burn, thinking it'll do, even though it's reduced against Dragon, it will do more damage than Earthquake just because of how powerful Blast Burn is. And I was right. Now he brings out his Charizard. I know exactly who to bring in. I bring out my Tyranitar, who a friend traded me as Larvitar and I raised him on my own. In fact, in the previous battle I won with this guy as a Pupitar. But barely. It was a very close and tough fought battle. My Stone Edge does quadruple damage to fire and flying, so I take him out his Charizard really easily. Go against Dragonite. I decided to bring out my Feraligatr, hopes to use Ice Fang to do quadruple damage to Dragonite. It turns out Dragonite strikes first though, so my Feraligatr didn't work out after all. It did its job prior though. It took out the Salamence. So Tyranitar comes back in. First I get hit by Draco Meteor, releasing damage now reduced because of special attack sharply falling. I use Stone Edge, which does double damage to flying. It's not quite done yet though. It uses its Citrus Berry to get some health back. Stone Edge again, finish off Dragonite. Did quite a lot of damage. Alright, now time to face off his last Pokemon already. Of course, this is a fast-played video, it took longer than this. Torterra, which is also Dragonite flying. So this battle, I didn't even get to use my last Pokemon, which was Scizor, who I got as a Scyther in a trade. Turned into a Scizor eventually. Scizor actually really helped me out against Karen of the Elite Four because the bug does double damage to Dark. So I use Hyper Beam and it misses. My Sandstorm's still coming because Tyranitar creates a Sandstorm just by entering the field. Torterra used Double Team. I hate facing Pokemon that use that move, their evasiveness goes up. My Stone Edge still hit it anyway, which is great. And now my Sandstorm finishes off Torterra. It was a fun battle. It was like a lot, not as close as the first battle, but it was lots of fun.